Happy summer 2008. Hope you guys are having a good time this summer. This is the Gadget edition for the summer. You may recall we did one of these back during the winter around Christmas time. Now we want to talk about some summer gadgets, possibly partly related to weather. And as you know, I'm a big webcam gadget guy too, so we're going to look at some of that stuff. What we're going to look at today is we're going to check out the StarDot Netcam XL, which produces ridiculously high quality webcam images over the internet. And I also want to look at the Linksys PTZ cam that they have out, the new one of those. Take a look at the Davis WeatherLink IP and the Hotspot device, both of which upload your weather data from an electronic weather station to the internet. Now the key about all of these things that I'm going to talk about today is that they take the computer out of the equation. Now for the first time, you're able to buy these devices that have tiny computers inside them, usually running Linux typically, which allow you to observe the weather and put that on the internet without having a computer and middleware software, which could be very advantageous to you because that's usually the point of failure if you're trying to upload a webcam image or weather station data to the internet. Usually the computer and or software is what causes you trouble, because you think about it, if you have to have a computer dedicated to this, number one, you have to have a second computer or deal with the software and the hardware taking up the memory. Number two, it has to be connected to the internet all the time, which is a problem. Power is obviously an issue. If you don't have any sort of a UPS device, then your computer is going to go off and it's going to stop transmitting. So without further ado, let's take a quick look at the Netcam, StarDot Netcam. Now this is what we're using at AccuWeather headquarters now. This is a beautiful device. It's reliable. The picture quality is insane. This will cost you quite a little bit if you want to get this kind of quality. But if you've got the money to invest in it, it's definitely worth it. I believe the solution that we have here was just over $1,000. I'll pinpoint a price for you on the actual blog itself. This is what the camera looks like. Now we also got an extended lens on it, which allows you to zoom in and out and increases the front of the camera like that. Back of the camera is very simple. There's an Ethernet jack here and then your AC power, and that's all you use. Now when we did this at AccuWeather.com, we ran it up to the roof. We ran the Ethernet and power cable. They actually provide you with one cable that has both Ethernet and power inside of it, so it's very convenient. We ran that down through the roof. We have, you know, typical piping that goes to the roof of a company where you carry the cables, and that's it. You just had to run that one cable. That plugs into the wall with an AC adapter and plugs into the existing Ethernet infrastructure at AccuWeather headquarters, and voila, you have a high quality webcam on the roof. Now this is what the enclosure looks like here. A fairly small enclosure, goes around the camera. You can do roof mount, several different options. In this case is a pole mount, which you just it comes up with L here, and you basically strap this L to your pole. This is actually the same plastic pole that the anemometer is on. Now key is plastic pole there, so you don't have to worry about lightning protection. So that's what it looks like. And actually, if you want to go ahead and, I wish I could show, oh, that's not what it looks like. That's not the output of the image. That's my buddy Corey helping me install the camera on the roof. This is actually what the output looks like, and you can see this on AccuWeather.com. It updates every 2 minutes. And also experimented around with a software product called Camtasia, which does screen captures. And on the internal network at AccuWeather, you can get a live view of the camera, and I'll show you that here in a few minutes. But from the outside, it only updates every 2 minutes. But with Camtasia, what I do is I lock that down and say record that on the internal AccuWeather network, and it produces some pretty nice time lapses, such as this one from a storm back on, I believe this was June 29th, that we had coming in towards AccuWeather headquarters. And keep in mind, this is at least 1024 by 768 resolution. You can go double that. I just didn't have the memory to record that large of an image from the Camtasia, but I'll show you some more examples of this. But just an incredible camera. And now you can open up the outside access to the camera, to the live camera, if you'd like to, and it is I mean, another image every half a second. It's pretty much live. We just chose not to do that for security reasons at AccuWeather HQ. But that's basically what you get out of the Netcam, the StarDot Netcam. This is a great great products, a great company. Vance over there has been very helpful at AccuReal.com with getting this camera and setting it up. It's a great product. I highly recommend it. If you want a high quality webcam, it's really the only way to go. And there we are with Corey again. Now,